basketball on. By Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now here's Kidd. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Booker. Outside, Jones. High post, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Booker, and Davis pulls it down. Pass to Young. Puts the move on. Davis inside, and finished off by Davis.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played, and a dunk by Booker.
Great screen that time by George. Well done.
Now Kidd. And Kidd with the stop.
And no finger roll that time. Kidd goes to the iron and hammers it home.
They set the pick. Booker looking around. Shoots a fader. Again, the miss by Booker. Kidd with it. Jones covering. Over in the corner, Williamson. Jacks up a 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And really, this is the next step for Williamson. If he can add a reliable three-point shot, oh, man.
Again, the miss by Booker.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside, Davis takes the 3 to the middle, and Davis sends it back.
You don't know exactly where Davis is. He's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Booker with it. There's the pick. Davis in the corner. Back to Booker. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey, I would take that qualifier off of it, Kevin. How about just one of the best players, period? He can pick and pop, he can pick and roll, he can post up, he can do everything offensively. And defensively, he's unique as a rim protector with the ability to defend on the perimeter, too.
Down low, here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Now here's Booker, and George with the stuff.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Booker with no one around, and it's off from three-point range. Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Some of the moves Williamson pulls off are just insane there, but he didn't know what to do.
Booker outside. Jones for three. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Kid with it. Jones covering. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Outside, George. And there's the drive. And he finishes nicely on the layup. George has got his second basket of the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Well, you got to admire and appreciate the unselfishness. I mean, kid always looking up and looking out for his guys. I mean, excellent at finding the open man.
Now, here is George. Booker outside. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Kicks it out to Booker. Wallace with the rebound.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. They're up by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. And here's Young. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. And they're moving it up. Here's Daniels. Lets it fly. Here's Williamson.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here's Young from the arc. And the three ball is good. Young's got 5 points so far.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. And so Young nails them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Williamson, the screen. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those science dunks shake the floor.
In the corner, Bull with it. And stolen by Bull. Pass to Young. And it's Williamson missing. And here's the fast break. Now Bull. Reddish grabs the rebound. 3 on 3. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Williamson. Back to Young. In the corner, Bull with it.
Timeout.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout.
Start it.
You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bull is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Pass to Bull. Back to Daniels. Beyond the arc. And Bull pulls it down. And stolen by Bull. And here's Reddish. Young in the corner. Screen by Bull. And Young, here we go. On the jam by Nick Young.
And, you know, more times than he doesn't, out of the pick and roll set, Young is going solo for himself.
A nice shot by Young.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Here he goes.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win.
Oh, wow.
Boy, he got up with much ease right there. Young showing off that 40-inch max vertical.
Pass to Reddish. Outside Thomas. Thomas a screen. 5 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got. Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. Swerving in there, Young showing some tremendous athleticism that time. Caught him by surprise.
Now Daniels. There's a killer two-handed slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And Nick Young with the slam.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Thomas with the three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
There's the pick. Young with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. And again, Nick Young. Young's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, the quick, tight handle of Young there says bye-bye to the defender.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bull. Thomas a screen. The layup missed.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
That one is on Bull.
Second team foul.
And, you know, for a guy who doesn't always get to the line as much as he should, Young forcing the defender's hand there actually drew the contact.
And so Young nails them both. 5 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Daniels, and that one is off. So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
With the score,
Up by 6.
your home team.
Going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And Clark, here we are looking at a player like Bull. Big man who continues to improve.
And part of that improvement clearly is work ethic, taking coaching, but also he's a confident young man. He believes that he belongs in this league, and he backs it up with how he carries himself and how he plays.
The three from Davis. Inside, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Assist goes to.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Davis up top. And Davis sends it back. And here's the break. Booker with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. That one good for 2.
And it's fun to watch guys like Booker that see the floor this well. Seems to always get it to the right man.
It's Kidd with the drop. Pass to Reddish. Back to Kidd. Wallace outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. And it's Davis with the jam.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Here's the screen. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Back to Booker. To the paint. And he jams it with authority.
Cannot afford to give Abdul-Rahim prime time real estate inside because he's dunking it on top of your head if you do.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without fouling.
Jason Kidd.
Good on the second free throw.
Kidd, such a great two-way threat who makes everybody around him better. What a player.
Right side, George. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Thomas. Davis with it. He's guarded by Davis. Back to Thomas. Outside for Davis. To the inside. That's tipped. To the middle. Outside for George. Davis sets a screen. For the lead. Can't hit that one. And he commits the intentional foul.
Paul George. First personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the away team. Number 1, Zion.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit.
The first free throw is good.
Zion Williamson.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Down low. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Kicks it out to Jones. Outside, George. It's rebounded by Jason Kidd. Pushing it up. Here's Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp for him. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
And both free throws good for Williamson. And there's 1:45 left here in the third quarter. Outside, George. Pass to Booker. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Inside, Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
You just appreciate how unselfish Kid is. Outstanding at sharing the ball and playing for his teammates.
Outside, George. To the middle. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down home.
Davis puts it down with authority. And his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
Williamson, the screen. Paul George with the steal. Booker outside. There's a screen. Takes a three. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Davis. And Ball sends it back.
You've got to be aware of Bobo. He's got a 7'8" wingspan. If you are anywhere near him, back up even more to make sure you can get that shot off.
Here's Young. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Young's got 18 points.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And so here's the home team. Here's Young driving inside. And he makes good on the layup. Young's got 20.
This kind of night for Young, he's looking like an all-star. He's got natural scoring ability to string together a lot of points. He's on his way right now.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Williamson looking it over. And he can't jam it through.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Young outside. Launches from deep. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. Williamson in the post. Can't get it to fall. Young outside. Nick Young on the wing. It's taken away by Wallace. And here we go. Oh, what a finish!
Good.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Here's Young. Out to Miller. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range. Miller's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Williams.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
Anthony Davis.
to the paint. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Back to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, what a great game plan from them tonight. That they keep getting it to Zion, and Williamson keeps delivering.
Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one on Davis.
That's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
Young with no one around. Sinks the triple. Young's got 23 points.
Yeah, and such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Count it.
And this team encourages Zion to be assertive inside. They know how skilled and overpowering he can be.
Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Booker outside. Young outside. Pocket 6. And it's Young finishing it off.
This is where Young's great confidence comes into play. That's a big bucket.
Down low. Here's Williamson. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
Back to Booker. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
And it's George finishing it off.
Hey, when you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Daniels with it, and Young picks him up defensively.
Poised under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Young looking around. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And Abdul-Rahim is a leader on this squad. Someone that loves coming up in the moment.
Now here's Davis. Williamson outside. Williamson the screen. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
He gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
On the inbound, ejected by Young. It's up a 3. Trifecta.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
To the inside.
Look at this young man come through in the clutch. Zion appearing more than ready to deliver.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control. This is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the away team. Number 5, Jason Kidd.
11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 5 on the clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
The pressure is on, but Booker can handle it. He just has to trust himself. Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Coming out of the floor from your home team, number 11, Dyson Daniels.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Paul George.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And so Young nails them both.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Do it. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Guys, what do you think?
I think they should have prepared for this scenario. Little time, need a 3. Of course, the defense will be defending the line, but nobody said it was going to be easy. You got to try to find a way.
And so they get the victory here at home.
Here's Kidd. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
For three, Booker. Not going to go that time.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Hits the trifecta.
Great vision by Davis, showing off those point guard skills from back in high school.
They set the pick, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Williamson. Into the lane. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I feel like Zion with that quickness, guys are just not ready for that first step.
Brent, you just never know what you're going to see from Zion when he's on the floor.
Well, it's been so great. I mean, exhilarating when he's healthy. I just wish that that would be something we'd see more and more often. Easily one of the most dominant forces in the NBA.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Williamson. And Davis with the block.
An impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
For three, Booker. He squares up and sinks it.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
The kick out to Young. Going inside. Four on the clock. Back to Davis. He's off on that one. Davis with the defensive effort. Inside. Outside for Booker. And there's a pick. Back to George. Stolen by Davis. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, Zion, those 2 points felt like a mini earthquake.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Picked by Williamson to the middle. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight. The NBA is just better when AD's playing.
And he sinks the second. Here's Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to George. And stolen by Williamson. Outside Young. Beyond the arc. George with a steal.
Home team foul. Jason Kidd. First personal foul. First team foul.
You know, you think about it, in 2015, a dozen teams passed on Devin Booker. Gotta be tough for those front offices to watch him play this way.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Well, that speaks to AD and just how smart he is. Really good at keeping his guys involved.
It's George on the wing. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Paul George dunk contest? He's maybe a little over, but I love to see him get up.
Pass to Young. Fires for three. The rebound by Devin Booker. Here's the three. And that's good. Paul George for three. George has got 5 points.
Anytime George gets the chance from three, if he's in a rhythm, he's going to knock it down.
Davis a screen. Jones with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Coming off the floor for your home team.
Oh, swiped away. Left side Jones. Launches it. The shot comes out. Now Young. Davis from long range. Wallace. It's rebounded by George. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
McGee giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Outside Davis. Back to Daniels. Takes a three. Knocks down the triple. 8 seconds left in the first. Booker surveying the D. Up in time. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 5. And the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Here's Miller. No good with the triple. Here's Daniels. Pass to Thomas. Back to Daniels. To the paint. Here's Davis. Uses the glass on the layup.
AD's frame has filled out through the years. We've seen that. It enables him to take that kind of contact.
Outside Bull. On the wing, Daniels. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Down low. Here's Davis. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Young looking over the floor. Here's Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Here's Daniels. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, like we said before, the layup, when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. To the inside. Bold. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
For the away team.
Both shots good from the stripe. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Thomas. And there's the screen. Outside Bull. 5 on the clock. Back to Thomas. Chalk up 2 there. Thomas has got his first bucket in this one.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one. That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Oubre. Back to Daniels. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Now, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. And he doesn't make a mistake that time.
Young can't hit. Outside Bull. Outside Reddish. Back to Bull. Pass to Thomas. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Young way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot. I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Second team foul. Coming out of the floor for your home team, number 1.
There's a minute 17 left in the first half.
Oh, man.
Nobody is stopping that.
Way up there in the rafters.
Insane.
What a finish. Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Pass to Miller. Three-pointer. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Thomas. Back to Williamson.
Yes, sir. That's what you tune in for right there. Wow. Now, don't underestimate Zion's ability to work his way around defenders. Quick with the ball there and pretty shifty.
Here's Daniels. And Toppin pulls it down.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First personal foul. Second team
And the first one at the line is good.
at the line for the away team, Nick Young.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Now, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside Reddish. Driving to the basket. Here's Bull. Sends it home from three-point land. Bull's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also, give him credit for being unselfish.
And so that brings the first half to a close. They lead by 11. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. BA, this kid is special.
Tipped away. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
An opportunistic defender. Jones's guys appreciate his willingness to take chances on the defensive end.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Checking in for the away team, number 10.
Williamson outside. There's a screen by Bull. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Booker for three. Oh, a tape measure basket from Booker.
Well, the mindset of Booker there, pretty solid. He feels like he can make just about any shot, especially the deep triple.
Right side, Reddish. From behind the arc. Pass to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now here's Bowl. Here's Kidd. Booker defending. Kidd with the bucket. Kidd's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
To the paint. Here's George. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson.
Plenty of muscle on the block. Zion love knocking that one away.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Kidd. Outside Reddish. This one for 3. Drains the triple. Reddish has got 6 here in the quarter.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Outside Bull. Knocks it loose. To the wing on the left. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Oh, Williamson throws it down.
And Zion absolutely on fire right now. The D looks helpless.
For 3, Booker. Bull grabs the board. Pass to Williamson. To the left wing. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter here. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
That build of Zion's making him so tough to contain. He's got the quickness too, so under the rim it's lights out.
Now here's Booker. 12 points for him. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Williamson outside. Drives to the hoop. Oh, nice.
Look at the bench.
Down.
I mean, the bench is going nuts. Great momentum as Zion carried himself right to the rack. Look at the backboard, still shaking.
George outside. Launches a 3. Drills it from deep. George has got 8 points. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Williamson. There's the drive. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Coming out of the floor for your home team. Number 3.
Booker for 3. And that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Leading by 17. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Kidd. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And almost gets it to go. So he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul.
Well, the defense coming at Zion shot hard right there, but he's smart, and he plays into it, getting the personal.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Miller. From deep three-point land. That shot, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Young from long range. On target from range.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition and no one's on you, great shot there.
The steal. To the paint. Stolen by Davis. And here's Toppin from the arc. Wallace pulls it in. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Three-pointer. Toppin's shot is off. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Here's Kidd. Kicks it out to Williamson. To the inside. Davis. And Davis slams it home.
That's a nice addition to Zion's game. The passing ability makes him more of a complete player.
And a deep 3 from Young. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot them.
Oh,
yes,
my
sir.
goodness!
Oh, man.
A ridiculous slam!
That was nice.
That is a throwdown.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Jason Kidd. Third personal foul. First team foul.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. 6 on the shot clock. Booker for 3. Davis with a rebound.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
The first one falls.
We talked a lot about guys and the obstacles that they overcome. Williamson has faced many setbacks, but still staying committed to the game.
Outside Booker. Fades back. Gets the 3 to fall. Booker's got 20.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Wallace. Down low. Here's Young. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Paul George.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
And both free throws good for Young. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside Booker. Davis a screen. The three is up. And it's Booker again missing. Pass to Williamson. Outside for Davis. Davis a screen. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Daniels. George defending. Here's Williamson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
From a physical standpoint, you just can't match up with Williamson's power down low.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. George left side. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Over Williamson. Abdul-Rahim, no good. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And here's the fast break. Jones from outside. Counted from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. No good on the free throw.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Misses there. And so the home crowd treated to a win.